All right, hello, welcome. I am Stephanie. Welcome to Turtle Flow Yoga Live. To this evening, you might be watching this during the day. I will be teaching distant Reiki healing infused Yin Yoga class. I'm gonna have to mute my YouTube so I don't hear myself. All right, so what you will need for those of you who are new to Yin Yoga is some props, but all props are optional. So you will be needing a bolster, or you can use bed pillows. You can also use 2 blocks or thick books, like thick hard-covered books. Or anything that's just gonna be able to support you, like a box that's light enough, that has enough support. And with Yin Yoga, if you don't have any props, that's perfectly fine. And we're gonna start by coming onto your back. So Yin Yoga is a very deeply relaxing stretch class where you hold a pose from 3 to 5 minutes while you're in various poses, targeting specific areas to open up. And we're stretching at the inner layers of the body, the connective tissues, the fascia, and it could be very yummy. You only go to a spot that feels right for you. So I will be using the timer on my phone to make sure that you don't come out lopsided. And I have turned on this distant Reiki on already. So we're gonna start by coming onto your back. And if you have any injuries or anything, you always work with what feels right for you. So some poses you might have to skip. I will do my best to show you different modifications. And we're gonna start by lying down. But we're gonna lie down, and instead of a yoga blanket, you have like a Mexican blanket. You can use a Mexican blanket, which is also yoga blanket. Or you can use beach towels. And we're going to use it to put underneath this way, horizontally. And again, if you don't have anything like this, that's fine. And we're gonna start by lying down in constructive rest with the heart opening. So you're gonna make sure your shoulder, neck, and head is on the floor. Your arms are out in a T. And you're welcome if you've been sitting for a long period. And if your legs, you feel like you need to open up your hip flexor area, then feel free to straighten as long as your back feels good. This is okay for your back. We're mainly focusing on opening your heart. Make sure your prop is underneath your shoulder blades, right under your armpits. If your lower back is sensitive, you can bring your feet slightly wider than your hips. Let the knees just come together. And then softly close your eyes. And start to deepen and lengthen your breaths in and out through your nose. Full inhale. Let your whole torso fill up, belly to collarbones. Pause at the top of your inhale. Exhale, empty your breath. Feel free to sigh after exhale. Start to relax all the muscles. As you deepen and lengthen your breaths in and out through your nose. Feel free to sigh out your exhale through your mouth a few times, lion's breath. And as you make each exhale, let your whole back body root into the earth. Let go. Start to let go of any effort to hold yourself up. Relax your body. Soften your point between your eyebrows, your eyes, cheeks, jaw, shoulders, heart center, your belly. Just notice all that's supporting beneath you, and just release into all the support. Feel your heart expand and be uplifted by the prop beneath you, the blanket or the towel. And just start to open to receive. So yin, the definition of yin, we're connecting to that receiving energy, or magnetizing instead of hustling. That soft, feminine, receiving energy, connecting to that creative, receiving energy, being, grounding, revealing what's been hidden with full acceptance. This is a practice that's gonna allow you to fully accept yourself exactly how you are, and cultivating self-love. Start to open up to receive the Reiki energy, the distant Reiki energy. Reiki is Japanese form of energy healing. And Reiki literally means universal life force energy. To allow that to come through with each inhale, allowing and receiving the healing. So you might notice warmth in certain body parts. Reiki knows exactly where you need healing, whether it's physical, emotional, mental. All you need to do is relax and open to receive, and trust that you will get exactly what you need, whatever you're open to receive right now. So affirm to just open to receive the healing. You can even rub your palms together and then feel the energy coming through me to you. And then you can just set your palms anywhere you feel your body needs some extra love. Maybe it could be your head. So just go, don't think about it too much. Just let your hands automatically go wherever it wants to go to help you heal. And just take a moment to put your palms there gently. And just feel that healing Reiki energy coming through me, channel through me, through my screen, through your screen, through your hands. Again, it could be whatever. Some of you might maybe need more in the belly. Maybe you have one hand at your heart in your belly. both hands at your heart. And there's no wrong or right way. You might be here for a few minutes or a few breaths. And then once you feel like you need to move to another area, you can move to another area. And then take a moment to release your arms again, out to the side in a T. And take a moment to set an intention for your practice. It could be giving an offering of gratitude, or you can set a goal, or you can do an I am statement, just calling out any quality you would like to invite, such as I am joy, or I am love, I am peace, I'm abundant. Let's affirm an intention for your practice. And then if your legs are straight, start to bend your knees. And then gently roll to your right side. And then press yourself up. And you're going to set your blanket off to the side, or you can also maybe open it up so your knees won't be too high. Gently pad your knees and come on to all fours. And do a couple cat-cows to loosen out your spine. Knees, hip distance, hips over the knees, hands shoulder width, shoulders over your wrists. Inhale to arch. You're going to drop your belly, pull your heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, push the floor away, round. Scoop your belly, round your upper back with the head drop. And move with your breath. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. And start to find your rhythm, moving with your breath. Again, you can be on tops of your feet, you can curl the toes under. You can also start to rock forward and back, side to side. Make circles. And just know that the Reiki energy will be on the whole time, the distant Reiki. So just keep receiving. Just open up to receive. Just know that it's there for you. And then we're going to go into child's pose. You're going to bring your big toes together. Sit onto your heels. Knees can be wide or closed. And then fold. So if you want to focus more on lower back release, so this one we're going to hold for 3 minutes. So it's important to set up how you want to hold. Maybe you need more support on your ankles. Then you might have to go more forward. Again, you don't need this. This is just optional. If your forehead doesn't come all the way down, you can stack. Or if you have a book or a block, you can have a block under your head. Arms can be in front of you. Arms can be behind. If you want more hip opening, you bring your knees wide. If you want to release your lower back, bring your feet close, let the tailbone drop more. Just find your pose. And the key is to relax. Feel this and just release into the support and try to be as still as you can. And simply watch your breath. Just keep the breath to be natural. If you want it to be more restorative, you can have your pillows or bolster. And you can even turn between your thighs. And you can even turn your head one way and then relax. So there's many ways. Do what feels right for your body, what feels supportive. And the most important thing is that you just relax and let yourself just be. As you're holding, see if you need to readjust.
Keep letting your tailbone release. Feel the gravity's pull, that sense of grounding. Tuning into that inner child deep within you. Maybe connecting to that simple joy that you might have enjoyed as a little girl or a little boy. Connect to that sense of joy, innocent child's joy for simple things. Softly close your eyes. Relax your face. And keep watching your breath. So the more you just stay with your breath, you're using your breath to anchor yourself in the present moment. And then gently bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Press yourself up as slow as you need to come up. And then you can come on to all fours, do a half plank to just stretch out your leg. Thigh up, heel back, long line, heel to the crown of your head. Breathe. And then you can do the other side. Next pose we're going to do is Sphinx pose. So for Sphinx pose, if you need support for your shoulders, you can have a rolled towel or blanket under your chest. Come on to your belly. And the legs can be a comfortable distance that feels the best for your back. Relax your leg muscles, your butt cheeks. And if your lower back is sensitive, you bring your blanket more further away. If you don't need it, you can set it aside. I'm actually going to set mine aside. And you can have your arms way forward if your lower back is sensitive. And then you can just let the head hang. Or you can look up. But you don't want to crank your neck. Be very careful of the back of your neck. If your lower back is okay, inch your elbows closer. And furthest you will go is elbows under the shoulders. And with Yin Yoga, you can just let the shoulders be soft. Or you can turn on the shoulder girdle by lifting through your sternum, open your heart, shoulders back. Again, neck can be long, or you can drop your head. If that's not enough for you, you can even come up to seal. As high as you would like. So just pick what feels right. So this puts that natural arc in your back. Gives you a nice heart opening. And softly close your eyes. And once you found your pose, see where you want to hang out. And then just be. Relax the muscles. And watch your breath. So we're going inward, drawing our senses inward. Unplugging from all that external information that we get bombarded with all day. Tuning in, listening to your breath, the natural ebb and flow, natural rhythm of your breath. So our target area is the heart, and we're strengthening our lower back on a skeletal level. So as long as you maintain somewhat still with that, and as you're holding, you can always back off if it's too much, if you feel any sharp pain. or you can always go deeper. But just pick, you want to be at that 60-70%. You don't always have to go to your maximum. Find that sweet spot where you feel some opening, but you're not forcing or straining. Getting a nice opening. And then gently lower down. And you can stack your forearms to reach your forehead straight down. That's one option. Or you can bring your arms into cactus arms and turn your head one way. You'll see what feels better for you. And then you're going to look to your right. Slide your right leg, rooting your inner leg in. Bend your right knee. And you want to bring the right leg into the 90-degree angle. So this is called Spider-Man or half frog. And as you're holding, you want to breathe into your lungs, upper back. And relax, rooting your heart into the earth. And we're just going to be here for 2 minutes each side. And this can also help to release your back while getting a hip opening. And we're opening your lungs. Keep breathing into your lungs. I'm going to breathe through your upper back. Give some love to your upper back. So again, keep your breath natural. Stay in the present moment by just watching how your breath flows through, in and out through your nose. And observe your natural breath, the natural rhythm of your breath. See where you can soften on a muscular level. And this is also a pose that makes you feel grounded, safe, and secure. The prone shavasana. And then gently bring your right leg back to being straight. Look to your left and just go straight to the other side. So sliding your left knee up. You want to make sure that it's in line with your hip or lower in a 90-degree. And let your lower back spread. You look the same side as your leg, bent leg. Keep your buttocks soft, all the muscles soft. Again, you can also do cactus arms, it's another option. And breathe. The most important part about Yin Yoga is that you keep your muscles relaxed, and it's better to go less intense and hold longer in stillness. That's how we really activate your Yin practice to the fullest. Target those deeper layers of your body. And we're also opening up the meridian points, which are the acupressure, acupuncture energy channels. We're energetically opening up any blockages so that you feel more vibrant, energetic throughout the day. Releasing any tension, stress. Nervous system. Feel free to sigh after exhale. So if you feel like you have a lot of tension pent up tension that builds up as you're holding that you feel like you need to release vocally, feel free to sigh out to exhale through your mouth. And then slowly bring your legs straight. Draw your forehead to look down. Hands underneath the shoulders. And gently press yourself up. And then feel free to just kind of rock side to side. Make circles. And then we're going to be doing a pose to loosen out the area underneath your armpits to target the lung and heart meridian points. And this is subscapular release. So what you want to do is have your block the mid height, and you can either set it up so that you have the blanket folded like this. I mean the mat folded like this. Or you can have a flat block underneath the mat. That's up to you. So you can put the block on top of the mat and fold the mat over. Or you can put the block underneath, which is what I'm going to do. Make sure that there's some space for your elbow here, or you can be on the floor or the carpet. So what you're going to do is come onto your side. Right side first, and I'm going to set the timer. So what you want to do is make sure this part right under the armpit, the subscapular area, is right at the edge of the top part of the block. And sometimes you have to kind of move around, and you can start with your legs bent, and you're gonna kind of swivel up, go up and down a little bit, stack your hip shoulders, and depending on if your arm's really long, your elbow might have to come out more. And this is like a nice self-massage. That area underneath the armpit gets really tight from sitting, working on RI devices. You could even kind of lower your head sometimes like this. Again, depending on your arm length, you can bring your elbow out more. But making sure that your armpit is right above. So you might have to wiggle around a few times, up this way or down. It's a very minuscule adjustment you have to make. Once you've found that spot, you will know. So maybe just kind of digging into this knot there. The top arm can just relax. And you should just rest your head so there's no tension or efforting in your neck. You can keep the top leg kind of relaxed. Again, just rooting into your block. Again, if you don't have a block, you can use a little tennis ball. You can even use, if you have a water bottle that's tight enough, you can do that. Book. And just stay there a couple more minutes here. And sometimes when you're holding these poses, you might get bored, you might get frustrated, certain memories might come up. You want to close your eyes. You can really get into a luxurious meditative state the more you do this. And the beauty of Yin is that there's no right or wrong way. You're honoring your body, especially on a skeletal level. And then as you're holding, maybe you release your neck. You can get a really nice neck stretch here. You might be able to kind of move your chin around, but move very gentle. Or you might have to hold. If something hurts, always come out immediately and readjust. Some of you might want to keep your legs straight. That might work for you without straining your legs. Just see what feels comfortable. Our target area is that point underneath. This is really opening up your lung and heart meridian points. That acupressure, subtle energy channel. Used in Chinese medicine, allowing key life force energy to move through. And again, you can keep receiving the Reiki energy, the distant Reiki energy. And then to come out of it, definitely bend your knee, release your arm, and press up very gently. And you might want to do a couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhale to arch, exhale to round. You can also rock side to side. Make circles. Just moving out any organic way to loosen out your body however you need. So you can just go straight to the other side. Again, take your time. Each side is a little different. So you want to make sure you're right under the armpit, the subscapula area. Make sure you're rooting side to side. So I'm going to go the other way just so I don't have my back against you. Or you can stay on the same side. Okay, so you want to take the time to find your pose, kind of wiggle around, adjust. Again, if your arm is longer, you might have to bring your elbow out more. Make sure you don't lean forward or back. Keep your hips, shoulders stacked. And this is not a very traditional yin pose. I'm also going to bring my timer here. We're going to be 2 more minutes. So mostly the yin yoga, we focus waist down. But because of the time we're in right now, most of us spend so much of our time sitting at our desk, being on our devices. We're sitting on the couch, binge watching shows, which is, I do that too, so there's no judgment, but because we're at home more, you might be sitting more. So, and we also want to strengthen and open through our heart and lungs. Really help you strengthen those areas, optimizing your breath to heal you. So tonight I'm focusing on those poses that will do that. And our side body gets very cramped from sitting all day. So this is more for opening up our heart and lung area energetically. We're also loosening out the knot that gets very tight underneath the armpits, right at that upper side torso, subscapularis. Again, you can close your eyes, subscapular release, and just let yourself just be. Relaxing through your muscles, soften your face, drawing your senses inward, and just watching. Observe your breath, observe any thoughts that come through, observe any
emotions that might arise. So when we open and stretch the body this way, from the deeper layer, certain trapped emotions might surface up, and that's all part of the healing process. In a safe space, supported space. So welcome them with compassion, gratitude. You can even release your hand and just let the head hang. Getting a really nice neck stretch here. You can even angle your chin in, maybe go up and down. There could be like an area that feels really good. And you can hold there. Or you might feel some more release in one area than the other. Just hold. You might be able to bring your hand back a little more if you want some more shoulder opening. And then gently press yourself up, very slowly and mindfully. And you can do some cat-cow. You can take a moment in child's pose. You can even press up to downward facing dog and pedal it out. Move it in a way that feels good to you. So you can do cat-cow just like we've been doing. Or you can press up to down dog and pedal it out. Just honor what calls to you. And then now we're gonna come on to our back. And you might be able to have a block or a blanket. Hug your right knee into your chest. Or you can cross your right knee on top of your left knee. And then just open up. Open your arm out. So you can be in a twisted root. You can look straight up. Or you can look the opposite way. You can relax both arms. Or gently set your hand on top of your thigh. You're also welcome to keep your legs straight. And if you need support, you can support. If it comes all the way down to the floor, if you don't need a support, then just let the leg come to the floor. So we're twisting the spine. And opening the outer hip, the IT band area. Your arms can be in a T. Again, you can also have one arm on top. And let go of any effort to hold yourself up or any effort to twist any deeper. Stop wherever you come naturally. Relax all the muscles. Then let go. Be. Feel free to sigh out a couple exhales through your mouth. And we're just bringing out, letting go of anything that's no longer serving you. And then you're going to come on to your back. We're going to just hold this for 2 minutes. Hug both knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side. And then we're going to do a reclined side stretch called banana asana. Your legs are straight. Because if you have really open side body, you can kind of wiggle your hips to the side. Keep both buttocks grounded. Both shoulders grounded. And then inch by inch, bring your legs to the left. Hold there with both legs next to each other, or you can cross one ankle on top of the other. Just play around and see what gives you better stretch on that side body. Arms can be by your sides, or you can bring your arms over your head. If you have anything going on, like I have a shoulder stuff going on, so I need support over my head. You can also bring your hands don't come all the way to the ground. Just put something beneath. You can grab your right wrist with your left wrist and ground the back of your hand. Relax your whole back body. Close your eyes and observe your natural breath. And you can also bring your torso again to the left. You're in this right banana shape. Keep both shoulders grounded so you're not going into a twist. A few more seconds here. And then slowly release your hands, arms down by your sides, uncross your ankles if they're crossed. Inch by inch, come back to your center. Hug your knees into your chest, gently rock side to side. And then you can either keep your left knee in, drop your legs to the right, top leg to the right. Again, you can straighten that leg. Or you can cross your left knee on top of your right knee. If you need something to support your leg, feel free. You could do either twist the roots, twist, and open up the outer hip, IT thigh, or you can do the leg very straight. So see what feels best. Arms can be in Shavasana arms, in a T, or cactus arms. Once you found your pose, soften and relax. You can also look the opposite way, or you look straight, but make sure you're not straining to hold or twist any deeper. Stop at that natural space where you fall. That initial point of resistance. It's called a personal edge. Hold there, one more minute. Feel free to sigh after exhale through your mouth. Allow the twist to detoxify and help you release whatever is no longer serving you. Keep your heart open, soft. Releasing anything that's no longer serving you, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, and drawing in all the healing that you need from the distant Reiki. And then gently come back to your center. Uncross your legs if they're crossed. And you might want to inch your hips to your right. Keep your buttocks and your shoulders grounded. Inch by inch. Oh, I have to go the other way. Left hip to the left, inch by inch, bring your legs to your right. You can keep both legs together or cross one ankle on top of the other. You have to experiment and see what feels better for you. Or maybe you don't want to cross. And then bring your torso to the right. You're opening the whole left side of your body. And you want to just look straight up. And then ground through your whole back body. Relax your muscles, especially your quads. And the arms can be by your sides. Or you can bring your arms over your head. Again, if you have anything going with the shoulders where your top of the hand doesn't ground, you can have something underneath. If it does, then you can put, if it doesn't, you can put a blanket or block underneath, a book underneath, or you can just let the hands come to the floor. Another option is just to bring your elbows. You can keep your elbows bent or straight. See what's more natural, what feels more comfortable. Then relax. I'm going to be here for 1 more minute. Again, close your eyes. Watch your natural breath. And just sink to that rhythm, the ebb and flow of your inhales and your exhales. Allow yourself to just be. And you want to feel all the stretch through that side, IT band, the outer hip, waist, all through your intercostal muscles. Relax, again, relax your muscles. Feel the space between your ribs. And we're opening up the gallbladder channel, the meridian points of the gallbladder. And then release your arms. Uncross your ankles if they're crossed. Inch by inch, come back to your center line. And then take a moment to hug your knees, gently rock side to side. You can even make circles with your knees to loosen up the back. You can also make circles with your knees, drawing them away from each other, back together to loosen out your hip joints. You can also kind of go some bicycle pedals. You want to open up the back of your legs and the ankles, the pointed flex, circle. Giving some rest for your feet. And then hug, squeeze everything. And then set up for your final rest, Shavasana. So let the legs just go, arms with some space. You don't want to be so close. You want to bring opening through the heart center, relax your arms. If you need lower back support, you can also put either a bolster, pillows, or rolled blanket under your knees. So for Yin Yoga, I like to put a bolster under my knees. You can have a blanket or pillow under your neck and head. And make sure your neck is neutral. Adjust your clothing. Adjust your props. So you can really relax and rest. If you are in need of more grounding, you can also have a blanket on your belly and thigh. That's for more grounding. Or if you have anxiety, this is really good for reducing anxiety. So once you found the setup that works for you, relax. So I'm gonna come up here. And we're gonna hold the final rest for 3 minutes here. So I'm just gonna be coming up closer to lead you through your final rest. And I also have some tuning fork, just give you some extra Reiki. So while you're in this final rest, open up to receive the Reiki healing. And the Reiki heals via distance, time, and space. So it could heal any past traumas, worries about the future, or you can redirect the trajectory of where you want your future to be from this moment by just visualizing your intention as if it's true right now. Allow yourself to just come to stillness, relaxation. Do your best not to make any movements. And this is a conscious relaxation to rejuvenate, recharge. The more you just let go and be, the better. The more you will receive. You might feel certain tingling, heat, or coolness at a certain part of the body that the Reiki energy is going to. Keep your heart soft, belly soft. Softening through your eyes, the point between your eyebrows, the jaw. If there's any area in your body that needs extra support, extra healing, or if you have any emotions that need extra healing, you can even call in healing, sparkling emerald green light or a golden light. See what color you resonate with. And just surround that area with this healing, sparkling emerald green or golden light. And then whenever you feel you've had enough, you can send it to a different area, or you can just cover your whole body. You can even expand it outwards to anyone that might need the extra support, extra energy, or any areas in the world that you want to send it to. And I'm going to be bringing some tuning fork. This is Lemurian Tuning Fork. The healing sound of Pi. The tuning fork sounds are very subtle, so you might barely hear it. And just feel the vibration. So I have two sets. I'm ringing two of them at the same time, 3 times. So feel free to soften any area that maybe started to tighten up or unconsciously efforting to hold yourself up. And then I have another set. And this one is tuned to the golden mean. The other one was for the pi. And they're both Lemurian energy. ring it 2 more times. So start to let the vibrations of the tuning fork penetrate into every cell of your body. And this is also clearing any blockages, limiting beliefs. Helps you to manifest your intentions to help you move forward. Inviting love, abundance, joy, to be your best self, to serve your purpose. So start to deepen and lengthen your breath. And I'm also going to close out the Reiki healing energy. As you keep deepening and lengthening your breaths in and out through your nose, start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and feel free to make any other movements to help you slowly and mindfully transition out of your final rest, bringing your awareness back to this room, back to your body. You can also circle your hands to loosen out your wrists. You can even kind of open and close, loosening out your fingers. You can circle your feet to loosen out your ankles. And when you're ready, gently bend your knees. Roll to your right side. Or if you need longer rest, you can just stay in your final rest longer. And Yin Yoga really sets you up for a really great night of sleep. It's really great for preparing yourself for sleep. And when you're ready, bend your knees and roll to your right side. So I will guide you to come out of the practice gently. But again, you can stay as long as you need to. And you can even go straight to bed. So next time, this will be on replay. So you can replay this whole practice again whenever you need. And you can even go straight to sleep after. So when you're ready, gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position of your choice, sitting tall. And then bringing your palms together at your heart center, lifting your heart as you bow down. Yin Yoga is also great for preparing you for meditation. So you're also welcome to come to your seat for any seated meditation of your choice and go into your meditation practice. But today we will end. Just give yourself gratitude for showing up for yourself And thank you so much for sharing your practice with me and whoever is watching. So, everyone that's watching this video or in the live chat, we're all connected energetically. So, you're all receiving the healing, and we're all sharing this moment together whenever you're watching. So, let's seal the practice with one Om. If you're not used to Oming, you can simply listen and receive the sacred sound and the vibration of Om. Please take a deep inhale through your nose. Thank you. Namaste. So have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Again, my name is Stephanie. This Turtle Flow Tribe. Please be sure to subscribe and click on the bell to be notified of my next video. And this was an impromptu live that I just ended up doing, mostly to test to see how the Zoom works with YouTube. But every Thursday, I actually have a live series that I just started last Thursday. So every other Thursday, it's going to be a casual conversation while sipping tea. So it's called a yogi tea time. And it's going to happen every other Thursdays at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you can come with your favorite cup of tea and chat. And if you would like to come on as my panel and be my guest to actually chat, do a video chat, I can bring up to, I think, 6 people at a time. Feel free to email me by signing up for my email list on my website. So I'm going to have all the links in the descriptions. And the topic for next Thursday. So the next one is going to be next Thursday at 4 p.m., the 13th of August. And I'm going to be talking about working from home. That's going to be our topic, but it's going to be a casual conversation. And if not many people show up, I will just talk and you can watch the replay. So thank you so much. And if you have any questions or need any support in any way, feel free to ask in the comments, or you can always email me through my website, or feel free to follow me on all my other social. And I look forward to connecting with you, wishing you health, joy, abundance, and stay safe. And go within, find your inner sparkle. Bye.